Morning, guys. We're here. I made it. We've even got a bit of Elvis in the background. I've got my morning coffee. Of course, all of you must have your tea or coffee ready. I've literally spent the whole morning just watching different video things. Now, the title of this live stream is Elvis World War 3. Yeah, I've done it. I've been talking about it for the last 2 days. This split with the Elvis fans. So we're going to go into that. There's a few things I wanted to go over first. So good morning to you. Let's give people a chance to join us. We've got Kathy. We've got Jane. We've got Chilling in Canada. We've got Nicola Simpkins. In Hampshire, it's very foggy. Hi, Nicola. And we've got Philomena. Hi, Philomena. I'm sure many more of you will join, which I really appreciate, by the way. We've got Jane. It's a tough one, guys, because I want to talk about this sort of rivalry, this split between the Elvis fans, the ones that are just for Elvis and Lisa, and they feel that that makes them true fans. And I also want to talk about us, my half, which for defending Elvis Presley fans want the truth, how we want to defend Elvis Presley. So obviously it's very important to me that the way we are is that we also defend all of the bloodline. So defending Elvis Presley is also, of course, Elvis, Lisa Marie, Benjamin, Vernon, Gladys. But it's very important to me that we are seen to support the grandkids, Elvis's grandkids, Lisa Marie's kids. Really, really important to me. Obviously Riley Keough and Finley and Harper Lockwood. Now, I know that you guys have strong views about Michael Lockwood. Now, I don't know hardly anything about him. We have done a few videos covering him. I know he's very unpopular. I know that he's had these allegations of these child porn pictures, that these allegations were never proved. So I know that he's known as a money grabber and that he's lazy, doesn't work for a living, all that kind of stuff. I read all your comments about Michael Lockwood. Hello, sorry, my son's here. That's Rio, he's 16. Yeah. So I read all these comments, and it's a tough one, guys, because I'm not a Michael Lockwood fan, yeah? But I don't want to upset Finley and Harper. At the end of the day, Finley and Harper, that's their dad. That's their dad. So I'm not going to be rude about Michael Lockwood just because I want to show respect for Finley and Harper. So I'm not going to be here hating on Michael Lockwood. It's not going to come from me. I'd rather let the fans have their opinions, do their own research, and make up their own judgment. I'm going to be careful now with how I talk about Riley Keough and Finley and Harper, because I personally think, now remember, our stance is always the same. We come from Elvis, yeah? So what would Elvis have done? How would Elvis have been in this situation? Yeah, obviously the recent situation is Priscilla in the book signing at Memphis. Now, of course, we're all really upset that Priscilla was able to get into that room. I am no Priscilla fan. I want to make that very clear. I am not a Priscilla fan. Yeah, I am very upset with Priscilla, and we have to expose Priscilla. Yeah. Now, I don't hate her. I'm not trying to create hate. I'm trying to defend Elvis by getting as close to the truth as we can. I also feel just my point of view, that we have been manipulated by Priscilla Presley for many years, Priscilla Bueller, whatever you want to call her, using this book as well. You know my views on this book. I think all of it is rubbish, twisted truth, a rewriting of history, a book that was written by a divorcee. You've heard it all before. A woman that really betrayed Elvis, was very cruel to Elvis. I don't believe almost anything in this book. It's history reinvented. And I'm very upset that the interviewers for the last 39 odd years have followed the narrative of this book to question anyone, to write documentaries, biographies, to make movies. It's always been this book that has been the core of it. So I'm against this book, guys, completely against it. Yeah. Now, please don't for a second think that I'm in any way a Priscilla fan, not even 1 second. But we will defend Elvis and his bloodline, and we'll do it carefully with respect. Yeah, no hate. And you know what? We don't have a choice, because if we don't do things the correct way, we're going to get in trouble. We're going to get shut down by Facebook or YouTube or whoever. Yeah, the hate channels in the end will get shut. Yeah. So now all of us come from the same place. We're all Elvis fans through and through. Even Priscilla fans are Elvis fans. I do think some Priscilla fans have evolved where Elvis has become less important and Priscilla has become the goddess. Yeah, the person that can do no wrong. For example, the breakup of Elvis and Priscilla's marriage is completely blamed on Elvis by Priscilla fans. How can I say it? Priscilla fans can't see that Elvis has done that she has done anything wrong. Priscilla has done anything wrong. They're very blinkered. This is just my opinion. I personally think Priscilla fans have been brainwashed and they fall for every word in this book. Yeah. I also think, jumping forward to 2024, that, how can I say it? That the Riley and Priscilla situation, the Priscilla fans completely believe that Riley and Priscilla are like best mates. Best mates, everything's great. Now, I don't believe that for a second. Now, remember what's happened in the last couple of years. Yeah. Remember that Priscilla went against Lisa Marie's wishes, that her children would get everything. Yeah. So there is a rift between Riley and Priscilla, in my opinion, even though it's kept secret. I do think Riley she wants to put on a good face and act like everything's fine between her and Priscilla. I'm telling you guys, I don't think so. Just my opinion at home. Just my opinion. So just morning to everyone that's joining us. Kathy, Teresa, Marianne, Emily, Jane, Nicola, Kathy, Philomena. Now, I'm being a bit serious because I think what's happening at the moment between the Elvis fans that just want to support Elvis and Lisa and the Elvis fans that want to support the whole bloodline, I think it's very sad. I think it bothers me. There's this massive rift. And the rift is all about who is the better fan. Who is the more genuine fan? Who is the true fan? Now, it's very childish. Yeah? Come on, I'm better than you. Blah, 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 blah. It's childish. Now, I guarantee you guys, all of you that are watching now, are true, genuine Elvis fans. Regardless of if you only support Elvis and Lisa, regardless if you only support Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline. Doesn't matter which camp you're in, or you can not be in any of them. Yeah? So let me just quickly tell people we're live. So good morning to you. It's Louis at Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. I was going to cover a couple of things today. I was going to cover the Ginger Alden. She did quite a long post on her Facebook talking about what's been written by Lisa Marie Presley in the book From Here to the Great Unknown. Yeah. And the other thing, Mindy Miller did a really good interview last night, I think it was, and I was going to go through that, but I've had so much feedback about this rivalry, this war, Elvis Wars, that I thought I want to just dedicate. I want to dedicate this video to talking about this rift with the Elvis fans. I think we have to address it. Let's just quickly read a couple of your comments. So have you all watched the Scientology editor video on the experience of auditing the 11-year-old Lisa Marie Presley? Now, I'm not, no offense, chilling in Canada, I'm not talking about Scientology. But if we're going to do Scientology, I want to do a specific video for Scientology. So you got Nicola Simpkins. I became a fan of Elvis through my dad. Nicola, tell me about it. Tell me how your dad got you to be a fan. That interests me. I'm going to top up my coffee, and then we're going to read out some Facebook posts. Now we've got a bit of time, so I recommend you get yourself a tea or a coffee. Right. Right, let's get me coffee. Get me coffee. Okay. I mean, we are going to go into Scientology. We are going to discuss it chilling in Canada. But I want to, before we do that, I really want to do some proper research and try and understand what we're talking about with Scientology. So I understand that people want to talk about it. Now, can I, let's have a look. Just check your comments. So I'm taking my time to give people a chance to join us. Let's just quickly remind everyone we're live. I'm not in a hurry. We've got a good hour. I'm still not quite awake yet. I don't know if you guys saw that I posted my little trip with the kids when we went to Plymouth in the UK to see the Elvis tribute act. Hi, Michelle. Let me just quickly tell everyone we're live. You're starting to jump on now, aren't you guys? Let's have a look. You know, because of the book, I'm getting a lot more comments than normal. So last night I was really trying hard to go through your comments because there's so many. I'm playing catch up, but I'm really like the amount of comments I'm getting now. I love them. They're brilliant comments. Let's have a look. Look, I'll just read one now. Maria Barber. I am so upset that Priscilla managed to get where Riley was talking about her mother's book. Why isn't Priscilla answering the questions? Why did she let her daughter be abused? Why was the boyfriend still there? The silence makes the fact that Priscilla's silence weighs everything regarding allegations. Why is it not answering these allegations? I agree. That's Maria. Maria, are you on here? All right, Nicola. I asked Nicola how her dad. Hi, Nicola Simpkins. Let's just quickly read your comment. She said that her father had introduced her to Elvis, which I love that. He had his records. I watched Elvis on TV with my dad. He liked to dress like Elvis too. Bless him, he passed away in January unexpectedly, my dad. But yes, always loved them both. Oh, what's your dad's name, Nicola? He sounds like a great guy. Please tell us if you don't mind. And I'm so sorry that you lost him in January. But I will say this, they stay with you. Like when I lost my father, and me and my dad had a complicated friendship. David Arthur George, your beautiful daughter is remembering you in a real kind, fond way. And she and my friend, David Arthur George, you being an Elvis fan, all these years later, 50 odd years later, you are still having an effect on Nicola, your beautiful daughter. So be proud, my friend, be proud. I love that, Nicola, the fact that you have carried this love that your father had with Elvis as probably from a teenager with you through your whole life, and you're still a fan now all these years later, Nicola. So I do send you kind regards that you've lost your father, but they stay with you. They stay with. I always feel that my father is still with me, and I can still hear what, when I'm good, he tells me. When I'm bad, he tells me. We get that, don't we? We get it. Even though they're not with us, we don't feel a complete loss. We feel that there's something with us. So that's my take on it, Nicola. All of us here at Team Elvis send you love. All of us. Right. Hi, Just Rubies. Right. So should we read one more comment? Surely if Lisa Marie wanted this dealt with, why didn't she bring it up years ago and not Riley's problem? She wasn't even born. Don't you think she has been through enough? Yeah, these are the type of messages I'm getting. And now 100%, just quickly before we go on to the topic, 100% Priscilla made that Memphis room book signing event all about herself, all about trying to sway public opinion. The whole point of the book signing and all the people that had paid a lot of money to be there was to talk about the book From Here to the Great Unknown that was created by Lisa Marie Presley, and then Riley Keough helped her finish it. That was the whole point of the book signing, wasn't it? But in the end, Priscilla used it to badmouth Lisa Marie and badmouth Michael Jackson. Yeah, do we agree with that? She spent the whole of her time talking, and we went through this yesterday in a live stream if you want to go back and watch it. She spent the whole of that Memphis get together with the audience belittling Lisa Marie, bringing up the fact that she takes drugs, that she drank, that she chased boys, the Michael Jackson thing, where she tripped herself up, because she's always said that that Lisa Marie married Michael Jackson without telling her, and the only way she knew that she had married Michael Jackson is because there was helicopters flying above her house. This is Priscilla, yeah? Yesterday, or the day of this thing, she's there going, oh yes, I knew, we discussed it. Yeah. So she just makes herself look like a hypocrite. I don't know if any of you guys watched. We watched Rare Elvis Photos, and he was talking about this, which I found very interesting. And he gave us a mention. Rare Elvis Photos gave our channel a mention on his last video. So thank you, Rare Elvis Photos. And he's wrote a really interesting song about Priscilla. Maybe I'll play a bit of it in a minute. I found that song quite good. Did any of you hear the Rare Elvis Photos song? I thought that was good. And also, did any of you watch Presley Mania's Rhonda's latest video. I thought that was very good as well. I've watched both these videos. So a big shout to Rhonda at Presley Mania. You know that we massively support you here, and Rare Elvis Photos, we massively support you here. Thank you for giving us a mention. Yeah, Misha, you watched it. So should I just, I actually found the, let me just get him up a minute. I know that he doesn't mind me playing his songs. I actually found the Priscilla song, if you listen to the words, quite interesting. Have a look. Now we know that he attended the event. You know, he 100% he's not happy with Priscilla. Thank you, Jane. Thank you so much, Jane. Joe, I always forget his name. Joe. Yes, I love all. Just Rubes. I love his songs. I love his songs. We always play his songs on here. Emily, you have a good point. Now, I'm going to talk about that quickly. So you've got Priscilla Presley, who completely takes over the show. She's so rude. It's so disrespectful to Riley that she just makes it all about herself and takes the opportunity to slag off Lisa Marie and slag off Michael Jackson and other things. And she makes it all about telling the world that life was tough, that she was the victim of Lisa Marie. Isn't that really what she was saying? Oh my God, I had to go through the teenage years with Lisa. She was so difficult. She took drugs. She would never listen to me. Poor me, poor me. Oh, we managed to get through it. The whole thing was pathetic. And I saw through it. It was all about getting people to be on her side, to not believe what Lisa had said in this book, to make it all about Priscilla, the allegations of sexual abuse completely not brought up, which they massively need to be. I'm really pushing that Riley will bring these things up eventually. Yeah, let's give her time. I definitely want Riley to defend her mother. 100%. She needs to. It's very important to me. But we will give her a chance. But I just think Priscilla ambushed the whole thing. And I know that many of you are sending me evidence to prove that Riley knew that Priscilla was going to be at the event. Yeah? I understand all your different points. I get it. Yeah? Yep, she used the song Raven to try and, oh, Lisa Marie loved me. I'm telling you now, guys, there was a lot of angst between Lisa Marie and Priscilla. But yeah, they had good and bad times. Yeah, like all parents and kids, don't they? Me and my dad, we had a very, very difficult relationship, but we still got on well, and I still love my dad. Yeah. So same goes for Lisa Marie and Priscilla. They were at each other at war, but deep down they still love each other, don't they? It's blood. Yeah. So anyway, so let me just say, I'm gonna see if I can play that song. We know that Rare Elvis Photos was at the event at Nashville, Tennessee. He was going to speak up and say something, but I think in the end he chose to just stay quiet. Let's see if I can get his new song up. Let's have a look. He just plays a clip of it, I think. Let's have a look. Let me get it. I think it's on his recent video, and it's very interesting lyrics because he makes the song. Obviously, the song is all about Priscilla. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find the song. I think it's halfway into the video, isn't it? And he's just He's just released another one, so because he's reading Child Bride at the moment. Let's get the song. She's young, and she threw to Elvis. Let's just find it. Now, I hope you don't mind me playing. This is called Prissy Beach. Right, here we go. Got it. Now, I hope you don't mind me playing this, guys. I don't like to play other people's videos, but I have to sometimes. So, this is about Priscilla, written by Rare Elvis Photos. And I'm going to read your comments while we play this. It's only a minute or so.
Hope you enjoyed that song I wrote and recorded. Lisa was the sweetest. This is called Prissy B.
Now listen to the lyrics, guys.
Prissy took her to LA, placed Elvis with my stone. Then she ran out of cash and sued the king of rock and roll. Made him sell his royalties and play show after show. She put Elvis in an early grave, then left upstairs at Graceland. At least that's what a witness said. When Prissy should have saved him, instead she drank for Elvis and took Lisa Marie away. Elvis fans, they don't forgive her to this very day. Prissy B should lose the Presley name. Now that Lisa's gone, she left us with her book, telling us all the Prissy B and Michael Edwards took. Took her joy and took her dreams, took her innocence away. And Prissy has the nerve to still get up on stage. She put Elvis in an early grave, then left upstairs at Graceland. At least that's what a witness said. When Prissy should have saved him, instead she drank for Elvis and took Lisa Marie away. Elvis fans, they don't forgive her to this very day. Prissy B should lose the Presley name.
Very interesting lyrics there, and thank you so much for mentioning defending Elvis Presley. It's so kind of you. Now my son wants me to quickly send him some money. I'm going to quickly do it now. So we are talking about Elvis Wars. Elvis Wars, yeah? The World War III, Elvis Wars. This is the name of this video, and we're going to start talking about it now. Now, I want you to know, guys, that I'm not bringing up this topic to hate on another Elvis fan or another Facebook page. I'm going to try and do this with respect. Let me just send this to my son. My son's off to college. I always send him a bit of money every day just to get some food, pay for the train, that kind of stuff. Right. So I'm just going to ask you guys. So there's 25 of you watching. Please subscribe. Actually, let me just quickly. I want to give a shout out to the members. I'll tell you why. It's a celebration. We got 50 members now, 50, and I've been trying to get us to 50 members for ages. Now my goal is 100 members. So please, it's only $1 a month. Please become a member. It really makes me feel appreciated. It shows me that you like what I do. It's only $1 a month. YouTube take half of it. Yeah, so this isn't a big money thing. It's not that I'm trying to get money. I want the membership to get up to 100, and then I'm going to start doing some membership lives. So please, guys. Yeah, Linda, we got to 50 members. So I'll quickly want to say the newest members, which are, let's just quickly say them. We've got Rick Kirby, Sketches and Threads, who's Elizabeth, who she's rejoined. Then we've got Diane Moore. Thank you, Diane. We've got Zeric Info. Thank you, Zeric. And we've got Lisa Govan. Thank you, Lisa. And we've got Els Regina. Now we've got 50 members. I'm not going to read them all out now because it will just annoy you. It really does matter to me, guys. And when you guys send me a super thank you, it's your way of just giving me a pat on the back and saying, well done, we like what you do. When you guys buy me a coffee, it's your way of going, you know what? This is fun. I look forward to this. It's your way of appreciating the 6-7 hours a day that I put into this. So it is appreciated, guys. It does make me feel good, basically. So, right. Now, we need to talk about World War III with Elvis. Oh, thanks, Gene. Thanks, Gene. Do you know what? To a quick rundown, I've got an 18-year-old daughter, a 16-year-old son, a 14-year-old son. I've got a 4-year-old son and a 7-year-old daughter. I tell you what, how can I say it? As they get into teenage years, and you lot are all going to know this, or many of you are grandparents now, they get difficult. They get difficult. You become invisible. When your kids become teenagers, you become invisible. They're embarrassed of you. And a big thing with me is trying to make sure they have good manners. A big thing with me is getting the kids to have good manners. Not easy. Now, this is, you know, we did the video yesterday of Finley and Harper singing that live song with one of their contestants on their talent show they did. Well, the thing that stood out to me about Finley and Harper, you know, Elvis Presley's grandkids, Lisa Marie's twins. Now, remember, I'm a twin, guys. Is how well-mannered they were, how polite and friendly they were to their talent contestant. It's just, I love the fact that Elvis's grandkids, Lisa Marie's beautiful twins, are so well-mannered. Let me just look at the amount. Let's look at the views. That particular video, let's get it up. Did any of you watch the Finley and Harper video where it was them singing? Just quickly check your messages. Did any of you watch it? Seriously, now look, we've had, basically it's had 3,000 views. Then I've reposted it on the video channel, and I think it's going to have another load of views. We just got to give it a chance. I've only just reposted it. 3,000 views, guys. Finley and Harper singing. Hi, Pat. Hi, Sue. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jane. Hi, Adrian. Right, okay. Let's get on to the subject. So, have you got your coffees ready? There's 29 of you watching. Please subscribe. It means everything, helps the channel, and you get notifications when we go live. So, it's important you subscribe. Right. I'm now going to read out a post. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to be straight with you guys. This Elvis war that is happening, where you are only a true fan, this is what they're saying. You are only a true fan if you just support Elvis and Lisa. You are not a true fan if you support Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline. Now, it's bullshit. What I've just said to you is bullshit. Now, yes, we are concerned about Riley. We're concerned about Riley. We want Riley to defend her mother. 100%. We want Riley to defend her mother. 100%. 100%. But we're not going to hate her if she doesn't. We're not going to hate on her. We're going to keep the pressure on to encourage her to do the right thing, bring up these allegations, get the authorities involved, get the police involved. Even Lisa Marie's tapes that clearly are evidence of these allegations being true, because we have to call them allegations for entertainment purposes. This has to be our opinions. Now, to me, I keep saying it. Lisa Marie, God rest her soul, and we miss her and love her. She put the allegations, which I do believe, by the way, 100%, I do believe that every word Lisa said is true. Now, Lisa Marie Presley, who'd asked Riley Keough, her daughter, to help her finish this book, it's so obvious that Lisa Marie wanted these allegations out there. She wanted them in the public forum, didn't she? clearly, it's very clear. She wants her family to know. She wants the Elvis fans to know. She wants the people around the world, the general public to know. She wants the media to know, the TV companies, the news companies. She wanted it out there. She also, this is my opinion, she also wanted Riley Keough to defend her mother. She definitely wanted Riley Keough to get justice for Lisa. Do we agree with that? Riley Keough, it's your job. This is what your mother expected from you, to get justice for Lisa Marie Presley. Are we all agreed there? Are we agreed there? That there is pressure on Riley to get justice for Lisa Marie. Now, the good thing is, guys, is that Riley Keough kept it in the book. Riley Keough, the sexual abuse allegations from Michael Edwards, these allegations, disgusting allegations, Riley kept it in the book. So I think Riley does want to deal with these things. She does want the world to know. Otherwise, she wouldn't have included it in the book. Yeah? She would not have left it in the book. If Riley didn't want the world to address these sexual allegations, she wouldn't have put it in there. Riley put this book together using her mother's tapes. Riley put this book together, and Riley made the effort to get this book finished and released. And it must have been thousands of hours. There must have been thousands of hours, yeah, gone into making this book. And not only has she made it, it's bestseller, the bestseller on Amazon, bestseller around the world. She's also doing a book signing tour, isn't she? Promoting this book. She's promoting this book hard. She's doing 5 to 10 shows a day promoting this book. That means she's doing 5 to 10 shows a day, telling the world, because it's the book that does the talking. Forget what Riley's trying to say to the interviewers. Forget how the interviewers are questioning Riley. The book does all the talking. We are all getting told again and again in the millions about the sexual allegations against Michael Edwards, and that Priscilla was in charge of Lisa Marie. So do we get what's happening here, guys? I think Riley is playing a very careful game where she knows the book is doing all the talking. The book is spreading the sexual allegations against Michael Edwards, and also the fact that Priscilla was incompetent as a parent, in my opinion. And it's getting read by the millions. So trust me, please, please trust Riley. She's promoting this book around the world. It's selling in the millions. Every book discusses the sexual allegations and also the bad parenting of Priscilla. So trust me, the word is going out. Now, what is the other clue that we have? We have another clue that Riley does want the public to talk about the sexual allegations, the misconduct of Michael Edwards and Priscilla, because Priscilla was the parent that should have protected her 10-year-old daughter. So these allegations aren't just against Michael Edwards. They are also against Priscilla, because she is the parent who was supposed to keep Lisa safe. Now, where does anyone here see Priscilla in that picture? In the book, From Here to the Great Unknown, where is Priscilla? Now, Rare Elvis Photo said this as well. There is no Priscilla in this picture. This picture originally did have Priscilla in it. Yeah? Where is she? She's not there, guys. You can open the cover. Now, many of you speculated that she would be on the inside. She's not on the inside. You can open the back. No sign of Priscilla. Yeah, inside cover. No sign of Priscilla. Now, if that doesn't speak volumes and make it very obvious to you that Riley Keough Riley Keough used the cover of this book to show how she feels about Priscilla. I'm telling you guys, because otherwise, why didn't she put her on there? Seriously, I'm asking you. I'm asking you now. There's 34 of you at the moment watching. I'm going to read your comments in a minute. You answer me, 34 of you, around the world. Remember, we are a worldwide live stream. We're in my kitchen, guys, having a coffee. Why is Priscilla not on the cover of this book? I'm going to wait for your answers. Why? Who chose the cover of this book? Riley. Why is this? Yes, Jane. Why is Priscilla not here? No one has mentioned that the cover is toddler Lisa and Elvis is larger than life. No one has mentioned that the cover is toddler Lisa and Elvis larger than life. I'm not really sure what you mean. Emily, what do you mean? Now, my point I'm trying to make to you guys is if any of you have got a problem with Riley, worrying that Riley isn't defending her mother, go by the actions. I've always said this, guys. Actions speak volumes. Actions speak louder than words. She kept her off the cover. She has been promoting a book that is clearly showing misconduct from Priscilla and Michael Edwards. Yeah, that's it. That's all I need to know. Now, if we're going to talk about the interview as well, you know, the Memphis book signing event, that I feel that it was a bit of a last minute thing that Priscilla was there. It's very difficult for Riley because I agree that Riley at some point knew Priscilla was coming. I think probably a couple of days before. Riley at some point, do you know what? Priscilla's in Memphis at the Rotary event. Yeah. There's a chance she's going to turn up. Yeah. This is just my take on it, guys. I know that the people that are hating on Riley, yeah, which is just crazy because Elvis would definitely not want anyone to hate on his grandchild. No way. I'm telling you now, you Elvis fans out there, if you don't support Elvis's grandchildren, Elvis wouldn't like that. Elvis wouldn't like that. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah? Of course we support Elvis's grandchildren. Of course we do. Now, my point is this, that I think Riley knew Priscilla was coming the last few days before the event. It was kept hush-hush. I think, this is just my opinion, I think Priscilla was demanding to be there at the Memphis book signing, not the others, the Memphis one, because it was Elvis's home. I know it was in front of Graceland's, same thing to me. Priscilla was going to have her moment in the spotlight. She was going to be there. I am going to have my say. She was going to use the Graceland book signing event to defend herself against the allegations of this book. Now, the way she did it was to call Lisa Marie a drunk, a druggie, a man chaser, a difficult person, to play the victim, poor me, and then to bring up the Michael Jackson stuff to just try and make Lisa look weird. Yeah, because Priscilla knows that the general public have got strong views about Michael Jackson and that marriage. Come on, guys. Most people found that that marriage was weird, right? So Priscilla was trying to get public opinion to go, oh, poor me. Oh, no, my daughter ran off with Michael Jackson. Oh, by the way, when she was a teenager, she was running after men, taking drugs, drinking alcohol. She was really rebellious, a very difficult thing, but we got through it. Priscilla used the whole time to try and sway public opinion and distract us from what they should be talking about, is the sexual allegations that poor Lisa Marie, from the age of 10, was abused for years, allegedly, by Michael Edwards, while Priscilla knew about it. Allegedly. Yeah? Our opinions for entertainment purposes. We all know that the sexual allegations are what needs to be talked about by Riley, by the interviewers on the news media companies around the world. We all know that it has to be confronted. And we all know that really Michael Edwards and Priscilla should be in trouble for neglect and abuse. Now, I'm not saying this to create hate. I'm not saying this to create hate. I'm saying this because a crime has been committed, allegedly, by Michael Edwards. And because Priscilla was the parent in charge of Lisa as a small child, she is responsible. She is responsible. Yeah? Anyway, to cut a long story short, we must support Riley. We must support Riley and just hope that eventually it all comes out. And the other thing I'm trying to say is the fact that Riley kept it in the book shows that she does support her mother. The fact that Priscilla has been kept off the cover of this book shows that Riley does support her mother. Yeah? I'm just going to warm up my coffee and then I'm going to read your comments. And you get my point, guys. Let's warm this coffee up. Now we're going to talk about these little World War III Elvis stuff. We're going to bring it up because I think we need to. Okay, let's get my coffee. Okay, guys, let's get my coffee. Do you guys have your coffees? So it's quite a passionate sort of. At the moment, guys, passions are high. Yeah, there's a lot of people very upset. They really feel that Riley needs to be defending her mother. But I hope what I've just gone through with you guys makes you understand that Riley is defending her mother by allowing it to, by pushing this book around the world, promoting this book around the world, and by leaving Priscilla off the cover. So I hope that is sort of clear to you. Yeah, and then let me just get my coffee. Okay, and then the other thing, guys. Is, come on, if you watched that Memphis book signing, Riley looked very uncomfortable. She had this awkward grin on her face. She wasn't enjoying that. That whole period, did it last 20 minutes, was very uncomfortable for Riley. And she just covered it up with this big smile. Now, I think Riley's way of dealing with things is to just have a big, beautiful smile and get through it. Now, what's going on behind the smile must be very difficult. Remember, she's lost her mother, her brother. She's got this secret war going on with Priscilla. She's got everything that's going on with Gracelands. Yeah? And she's a busy lady with a massive career. And she's married with, she's got her own family. So Riley is, her life must be going 1,000 miles an hour at the moment. So we need to support her, guys. We need to support her. Right. I'm going to quickly check your comments. And then we're going to read out this war that is happening on Facebook that is trying to turn Elvis fans against each other. We need to address it. And we're going to do it in a minute. So I hope you've got a cup of tea, guys, because we've still got a while to go. Now, I try and do everything I do with respect. I want to be respectful, yeah? Okay, I'm going to try and go through your comments. Quite a lot of comments here. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Hi, Jean. Right. Now, I'm getting a lot of comments, so if I miss any of your comments, I'm really sorry, yeah? Right, so Michelle Arundel says there is some real hate out there at the moment. There is, Michelle, but it's a lot of it is being generated by one person, yeah? And everyone joining in. So this is what we're going to address. Now, I'm not going to name this person, but I'm going to... Everybody joining in with this person that's trying to hate on Elvis fans, we're going to discuss this, yeah? So let's just have a look. Good morning. I wanted to say hi, let you know you have been busy following Riley, and it has been a lot, and she is yet to speak up about what her mum wanted us to get justice. I don't get it. Well, I hope, Natividad, I hope what I've just said to you shows you what I'm trying to get at. The fact that she never put Priscilla on the book cover and is promoting the book around the world that includes the details of the alleged sexual abuse and Priscilla's neglect of Lisa Marie, I think says it all. So please don't join in with the anti-Riley hate, because we fully support Riley. She is Elvis's granddaughter, and that is what Elvis would want. Elvis would want us to support his grandkids. So defending Elvis, we do support Elvis Presley's grandkids fully. So don't get drawn into the hate. I mean that with respect, yeah? Right, let's have a look. Hi, Yvette. Right, let's have a look. Let me just keep looking. Right, so Elizabeth says the audiobook is very emotional, and I've been, a lot of you have been sending me clips of it. There is a way of getting it free on Amazon, isn't there? You download it on Amazon and you get an app. What's the app called? Someone sent me the app. I think it was Amy Collette sent me something that shows me. Let's see if I can see it. Let's have a look. If you download a certain app, I think the app is called, let's see what it is. Read Book. I think, yeah. It's not very clear, is it? Let's see if we can get it clearer. So try and find that. It's got the orange logo, and I think you do have to find the link for the book. Let's see if I can show you what the link looks like. Yeah, see this? So you get a link from here to the great unknown. It says free for 30 days. So then you quickly go through it, read it, listen to it, whatever, and it's all for free. Right, that was Amy Collette that sent me that. Let's just check. Okay. Right. Let's go through some of these comments, and then we're going to start going through these Facebook hate pages and discrediting them. Okay. Yeah. Just Ruby says we have to give Riley time. Yeah. Emily says that as well. So Nicole, some people are saying that the book is censored in the UK and Australia. I'm confused. Yes, and it is. I don't know if censored is the right word. I think we have different laws here, don't we? We have different. So it does seem that some parts of Australia and the UK, a couple of paragraphs are missing from page 85 and 86. And I don't think it's censorship. I think I think it's to do with British law. Now, I'm no expert. Now, don't forget, you say censored, but the audio book, everything's included. So I don't think it's censored. It is a bit odd. Is a bit odd. Yeah, Linda, the book speaks for itself. It does. It's all there. All the allegations are there. I don't think pages are missing, Pat. I think it's just sections, just paragraphs. Yeah, I don't know if censored is the right word, guys. I think because I don't. It would. So to me, it's only censorship if you can't get it on the audio book. Yeah, that's just my opinion. There's definitely no pictures of Priscilla, so that says a lot, doesn't it, guys? And remember, Riley put this book together. No one has mentioned that the cover is a toddler. I don't understand that comment, Emily. Let me just see if you've replied to that. That's why I'm confused. I will have to see if my sister can send it to me. She lives in the States. You don't have to, Nicola. It's all there online. There's loads of people have done YouTube videos on it, all the missing parts. Look up Elvis Lass. Elvis Lass. She's a brilliant YouTube channel, Elvis Lass. And she reads it out. A few people have read out the missing sections. Let's have a look. So in my opinion, I think a lot of pages are missing. I don't think there's pages missing. Oh no, okay, there's a bigger story. Yeah, many have been saying for about 4 or 5 months now that there's 100 pages being left out. Okay, if you're talking about that, Pat, yes, could be. Yeah. Because Riley didn't think it appropriate. Okay, well, that's very interesting. And let's watch this space. Yeah. But don't forget, the stuff that Riley has allowed is pretty disgusting, isn't it? The stuff that Riley has allowed in the audiobook and in the American version of From Here to the Great Unknown is pretty disgusting. So Riley has given us enough information to know about the alleged sexual abuse. It's a scandal, isn't it? It's a scandal that involves Priscilla. It is a book. It is a scandal against poor Lisa Marie. Lisa is a child. Right. So Lisa, let's have a look here, guys. Riley is a smart woman. She has something up her sleeve. Let's give her a bit of time. She has had a lot to do. And do you know what? Even if Riley doesn't come up trumps and face these allegations, we still have to support her. It's Elvis's grandkids. We have to do what Elvis would want us to do. He'd want us to support his grandkids, Riley Keough and Finley and Harper. We have to be there for them no matter what. We have to. What are we going to do? Start hating on Riley and Finley and Harper just because they haven't dealt with this issue with Lisa Marie properly? Of course not. We want her. We keep the pressure on Riley to do the right thing and defend her mother. Of course we do. And Lisa Marie, it's very obvious Lisa Marie wants Riley to defend her. I really hope she does, and I think she'll come through. But if she doesn't, we're going to support Riley because it's Elvis Presley's grandkids. Come on, guys. It's Lisa Marie's kids. It's Lisa Marie's kids. We're going to support them. No matter who the father is. No matter who the father is, we are going to support those grandkids. Because Lisa didn't want her there and they didn't talk for 8 years. Yes, I know that they had massive feuds, on and off feuds, for many reasons, but they also got on very well as well. Remember, guys, it's blood. Now, all of us here have all fallen out with our parents and our brothers and sisters and uncles and aunties and cousins. But in the end, you make up because it's blood. You don't have to accept the wrongdoing, but you make up because it's family. Families stick together no matter what. So, yes, they had many feuds, Lisa and Priscilla. Yeah. Right. But they also had many good times. You can't ignore that. Lisa is a child in picture in the middle. Where are? So Riley said that first cover was just an image of Lisa Marie Presley against EP's shirt, but they decided to maximize the frame and included Elvis half face. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Emily, Priscilla is in the original. It tells a lot that she's been cut out of it. Yes, Linda, I agree. Nicola, I think tiny Lisa Marie in the big celebrity life, her dad was larger than life. I think they could have used the other photo of her sitting on his lap, though. Okay, fine, thanks, Nicola. I could not find you, Michelle. There were so many there. I did look out for you. So did Adrian and Michelle go to an event together? I'm not sure what that means. Let's have a look. She couldn't let her own daughter have the spotlight in Memphis. That's so true. What I'm saying is the cover isn't grown up Lisa. It's the little innocent child with a massive pic of her daddy. Well, yeah, I see your point, but that is still the original picture. That is them together, isn't it? That's how it was. Yeah, it's not a photoshopped picture. It's just zoomed in, isn't it? The fact that they didn't show a picture of grown-up Lisa, well, they did on the back. So I still really don't understand what you're trying to say. But right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, it does seem like she invited herself, but it also seems that they knew a few days leading up to it that it was happening. I don't know if they 100% knew she was going to walk into that room. Priscilla is no victim. Elvis and Lisa are the victim. Prissy forgets that she was like as a teenager. Come on, all teenagers are like that, aren't they? I thought that too, Nicola. Why not use the pic of Lisa on his lap? But then the picture used tells me Priscilla is cut out deliberately out of Elvis's will, out of Lisa's will, out of their lives. Yeah. It speaks volumes, doesn't it, Kathy? Oh, thanks, Dan27EP. Are you new? Dan27EP says, hello, Louis. I think you've got that right. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. You're welcome to Team Elvis. Welcome to our little club that we got going, our little family of Elvis defenders taking care of business. We always welcome new people. Yes, I watched it last night. I did an excellent job. Loved it. Oh, thank you, Natividad. That's so kind. Rory, you shut that door because all I can hear is your phone. Right. Let's have a look. Emily, let's not forget that the girls have lost. Yes, we need some sympathy, guys. You think what these girls have been through? Riley, Finley, and Harper. Come on, what? Their life has been a train wreck. Come on, can any of you imagine what it's like to lose your mum and your brother? I can't think of anything worse. Doesn't matter how old you are. We have to help these girls, these kids. We have to support them. Now remember, she's only in her 30s, Riley. To me, someone in their 30s is a kid. A lot of us are in our 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So Pat, you mentioned the lie detector. Well, that's going to be a police thing, isn't it? Yeah, so I understand that. The girls have lost their mother and Riley, and girls don't need another lawsuit to contend with. Well, no, Emily, I don't agree. Riley is going to have to face this head on, even if there's a lawsuit. The girls won't have that because they're just 16, Finley and Harper. But no, Riley is going to have to defend her mother. She is going to have to step up and do the right thing. So I do not agree with that. She's still bad-mouthing her. Let's have a look. As recounted, Lisa Marie had no input on the cover as she was deceased. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that, do we? But it's probably quite likely. It's quite likely, isn't it? We don't know the discussions that Lisa Marie had with Riley. We don't, because obviously she'd asked Riley to help her finish this book. So who knows? Do you know what? To know the answers to the cover, we'd have to ask Riley, wouldn't we? Right, 100% Priscilla is guilty. At her best would be to distance herself from anything Elvis. We'd had enough of her. We have Dan. I don't hate Priscilla, but I am very upset with Priscilla, and I want to expose all of the wrongdoing of Priscilla towards the bloodline of Elvis. I want to expose it, and I want it dealt with. But I'm not stirring up hate. We are not coming from a place of hate. We're coming from a place of truth. That's why we are defending Elvis. Fans want the truth. It will be the truth that wins out, not us hating. So I want it to be very clear to everyone here. We are not going to be a hate channel. We will not do that. We will defend Elvis Presley and his bloodline. And we'll do it respectfully. Very important to me, guys. How must Lisa's poor girls feel seeing you only support Elvis and Lisa and not the bloodline? Yeah, I agree. Elvis wants us to support his grandkids. Of course he does. If I was Elvis, I'd be really proud of Riley and Finley and Harper. I think they're lovely, all of them. Right. I think Riley is great and will take care of business for Elvis. The estate is in good hands. Give her time. Yes, Dan 27 EP. Love that answer. Love that comment. Right, okay. Let's start reading. Now, it's a bit awkward for me to do this because now the title of this live stream is Elvis World War III. Elvis Wars, yeah? So you have certain Elvis fans that are grouping together and saying that we are only genuine Elvis fans if we only support Elvis and Lisa, which is ridiculous. And those Elvis fans want us to hate on Riley because they don't feel that Riley has defended her mother. Yeah? Well, then you've got the other camp, which is us. We fully support all of the bloodline, of course, including Riley, Finley, and Harper. Yeah? All of the bloodline. These are the two camps, or you could just be not in either one and just be in the middle. Now, this is what's bothering me. We Elvis fans, many of us have been fans here for 40, 50, 60 years. Yeah? 30, even 30, 20 years, doesn't matter, does it? We know that we're genuine Elvis fans. Now, we are being told that we are not genuine Elvis fans because we also support Riley, Finley, and Harper. Mainly Riley. The hate is against Riley. There are Facebook pages now dedicated to creating hate against Riley because they don't feel that she's defending her mother properly, which is bullshit because she has defended her. It's all in the book. She took her off the cover. Has Riley brought these accusations up, these alleged accusations up against Michael Edwards in interviews? No. We will keep the pressure on that Riley does that. We want the interviewers on these news companies to bring up in the questioning these sexual allegations. We also want to bring up the fact that Priscilla was there. She was the mother in charge. She had a responsibility to protect Lisa, and she didn't for years. We are disgusted by these allegations. So, yes, we do want these things brought up, but we have to let her do it in the way that she wants to do. Now, remember, guys, we are all genuine fans. Just because we allow Riley, we don't have a choice, do we? To do things in the way she decides doesn't make us not Elvis fans. Doesn't mean that we're not genuine fans. Right, I step back further. Now, one of the main people that is pushing the hate, trying to create the hate using Facebook. How can I say this? there are posts on Facebook saying that we are not genuine fans, that we should be hating Riley, and that they are genuine fans because they only support Elvis and Lisa. Now that's just ridiculous. To only support Elvis and Lisa is ridiculous. Ridiculous. It makes no sense. Does anyone even for a second think that Elvis would like the fans more that only support himself and Lisa? I'm asking you now here. Do any of you honestly believe that Elvis would like it? He would prefer the fans only support him and Lisa. I'm asking you that. Thanks, Linda. Thank you, Linda. I'm just reading your comments. So Natividad says, I respect Riley and the sisters and Lisa Marie Bennett and Elf. I feel Riley is trying so hard to keep the peace and agree with everything you're saying. Thank you, Natividad. I feel the same way. Louis, you did not read any of the comments, just saying with respect. Which comments? Philomena, which I haven't read. Philomena, do you mean the Facebook comments? I'm going to read them now. Is that what you mean? Facebook has blown up hate, and I'm wondering if some of Priscilla fans are behind some of it. I will support the bloodline. Oh, thanks, Sue. So, Philomena, do you mean the Facebook comments? Because I'm going to read them now. Now, your comments on YouTube, I've read them all of them, yeah? It took me ages, but I've read them all. Now, I've took some pictures of some of these Facebook comments. Linda thinks Riley did a great job. I do as well. Right, let's have a look. Now, how are we going to do this? I got to do this. I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to mention names. I'm not trying to create hate against a particular person. So remember, this isn't just one person, because you've got many people joining in with this hate stuff that's going on Facebook. So Dan says, grandchildren are just as important as these. It's nonsense to cut them out. Of course. Thank you, Dan. Okay. Right. I'm going to read. We're going to just see how it goes. Yeah. I think we need to support them more, and that includes Riley. We have to support the bloodline because, like you said, Elvis would want that. Yes, Elizabeth. Thank you. Right. Here's one of the comments. You've got, obviously, everyone has seen the picture. Everyone has seen the picture. Let's see if it's going to focus. That picture of them together, yeah? Let's see if we can get, it doesn't matter because I'm going to read it anyway. I'll hold it all for a while so you guys can pause it and read it. Now, the comment says the video shows Riley and Priscilla before the event in Memphis. It confirms that Riley is betraying her mother, Lisa. Better that the old witch does not pop up in London, as a lot of us would be leaving the theatre room. Now, these people are obviously going to the London book signing. Some of these people are going there, in my opinion, to attack Priscilla because they're angry. And these people are massively hating on Riley. Now, I take offense. Is my dog watching? Is he? Yeah, he likes it. Now, I'm offended by that. Yeah, you've basically got someone that says this confirms that Riley is betraying her mother. Now, let's talk about each comment we come across. Now, I don't believe these people are going to walk out of the room. I think all of these people, if they're in the room of the book signing in London, are going to sit there and make fools of themselves and shout out like children. Like children. I can just imagine these haters sat there shouting over to Riley in front of hundreds of people, ruining their time. Remember why they're there. Riley has gone to London to do a book signing event, and everyone is going to sit there while she gets interviewed. These people that are hating on Riley are just going to ruin the event. They're going to spoil the event for all the other people. Now, remember the comment. Riley is betraying her mother, Lisa. Now, how has Riley betrayed her mother, Lisa? How? She probably has spent a year putting this book together, listening to all the different audio tapes that Lisa had created. Now, remember, Lisa had asked Riley to help her complete this book. How is she betraying her mother? She's done the job. She's done a brilliant job. She's kept Priscilla off the cover. She's included all the sexual abuse allegations and her neglect from Priscilla, her mother. So why is Riley betraying her mother? And the reason of this particular hate post is because they were together, because Riley was with Priscilla, who is her grandmother. Remember, Priscilla's her grandmother. Yeah, it's blood. They're family. Yeah. Now, why is Riley betraying her mother? Because she's in a picture with Priscilla. Doesn't make sense to me, guys. It's just an excuse to create hate. Now, we're not Elvis fans so that we can hate on people. That isn't why people are fans. Anyone stirring hate and then calling themselves Elvis fans, Elvis wouldn't like it. Elvis wouldn't like it, especially against his granddaughter. Now, I completely understand why it annoys people that Priscilla is photoed with Riley. I get that. But the bottom line is it is grandmother and granddaughter. They're blood guys. They're not us. We're emotional. We're Elvis fans. We see this from a distance. That's her blooming gran that she grew up with. Priscilla used to babysit Riley for long periods of time. They've had periods of closeness on and off for years. She's not going to talk. She's not going to act as if Priscilla's dead just to keep us happy. They're relatives. We have strong views about it, but they're relatives. Now, I believe that Priscilla turned up a bit unexpectedly, and then Riley went with it. I think Riley went with the flow. I think Riley was very uncomfortable that Priscilla was there, but she was going to go through the motions. She was going to go along with it. So I say two things from that one post. The fact that you say that Riley is betraying Lisa Marie is bullshit and disgusting and childish and wrong. And the fact that you're going to create a noise in the theatre room when Riley comes out to discuss the book that she wrote on behalf of her mother, that her mother had asked her to write, using her mother's audio tape, her dead mother's audio tapes. So you imagine what Riley went through when she was listening to those audio tapes. You imagine that the effort that they went to create this book. Thousands of hours of hard work, and now thousands of hours of touring, promoting the book that clearly shows the wrongdoing of Priscilla and alleged sexual abuse from Michael Edwards. Riley's done her job. She's done her job. She is not betraying her mother. So that is bullshit. Right, let's go to the next one. This picture has created so much hate. Now you look closely. You look closely, guys. Do you really think there's a strong love from Riley to Priscilla in that picture? Right, next post. I'm going to have to read it a bit because I don't want to. Right, let's just read a couple of your comments. I just went back on Facebook because it's 24/7 chat and there's a picture of me and my husband and these women think it's my husband on there and hitting on him. Huh? I'm confused. There's a picture of me and my husband, and these women think it's my husband on there and hitting on him. I'm confused, Jean. I'm confused. Let's just check the 24/7. There's no picture on there now, Jean. There's no picture on there. I can't see any picture. I'm just going through the 24/7 now. There's no picture of your husband, Jean. So I'm not really sure what that comment means. Let's have a look. Okay. 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 Right. Let's all right, so it's okay. Right, okay. Sorry guys. Let's go to the next post. Yeah, let me quickly read your comments. It is very sad that we are not allowed to have our own opinions. We do not have to hate. God forgave the sinners. Why do we have to choose sides? You don't, Philomena, you don't have to. You definitely do not have to choose sides. People, we are all grown-ups here. We're all going to decide what we want. Yeah, but I'm telling you now, my Defending Elvis Presley YouTube channel and Facebook fully support Elvis and his bloodline. Fully. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. I can't force any of you guys what to do, but to hate on Riley, Elvis wouldn't like it. Elvis wouldn't like it. It's obvious. Remember how forgiving and a Christian man Elvis was. A good-hearted, kind Christian man. Yeah? Right. Let's just keep reading. I think you are right. Riley's handling what she has day by day. Yeah, Linda, it's an uphill struggle and it's being handled day by day. I think Riley is doing her best, but we do want her to, when she's getting interviewed, we want these topics brought up. We want the alleged sexual abuse against her mother brought up. We do. The picture looks like Riley is uncomfortable. Yes, Linda. Hi, Adrian, in Bedfordshire. Let's have a look. All right, you're quite close to each other, guys. That's good. On Facebook, there is a picture of myself and my husband, and people think it's my husband on there, actually hitting on him, and I had to set the record straight. Okay, thanks, Jean. That's why the Elvis wood is not like... Right, let's have a look. That's why the Elvis world is not like it used to be. That's why I don't use Facebook. I understand that. Facebook is a nightmare. We need to continue what we do, exposing lies and terrible things people say about Elvis. Definitely. But then the topic of this live stream is the war, the Elvis war that is happening now between Elvis fans, trying to tell each other who are the more genuine fans. Yeah, that's the topic of this live stream. I love Elvis so much, it's automatic for me to love his beautiful daughter and grandchildren. Yeah, Emily, yeah, of course. Yeah, Elizabeth, he sure did. Elvis had a beautiful heart and soul. I definitely disappointed seeing those photos and seeing the body language. Look, Philomena, I understand how you feel. I get it, why we're upset that Priscilla managed to get into that room and Riley had to go along with it. And I get it that these pictures that we're seeing that show them being a bit pally behind the scenes is upsetting. I understand that. I'm not telling you not to be upset. Even I was upset when I saw those pictures of them being all close and friendly. I didn't like it. It upset me. But it doesn't change anything because it's Elvis's grandkids. We have to support Elvis's grandkids. We have to. Elvis would want that. Elvis would forgive them. You know it. You know how kind Elvis was. I've had women tell me that I think you're all attractive, and it's my husband. I have strayed it out really fast. Okay, Jean, thank you. Let's have a look. I love Riley. I just want to call her Sandra. I love Riley. I just want her to call him her grandfather. And okay, right, Sandra, I do read your comments. I know how you think about Elvis and Priscilla. I understand where you're coming from. Now, this thing where she never calls Elvis her grandfather, I think is being used to create hate against Riley. I repeat, this thing where she doesn't call Elvis her grandfather is being used to hate Riley. So I'm not falling for it. Now, I did record something. The dog's trying to get out. Let me let the dog out. Yes, that weather's atrocious, isn't it? Okay, I did put something on here where she was talking about. Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one?
Doesn't feel distant at all. I think that our relationship.
Right, are you ready, guys?
Doesn't feel distant at all. I think that our relationship, my siblings and I, was kind of like through her, and so we could feel her love and her grief and her closeness to him, and so it was, I think we all feel a sense of like emotion. It's emotional to see him, to hear his voice. It doesn't feel distant at all. I think that our relationship, my siblings and I, was kind of like through her, and so we could feel her love and her grief and her closeness to him, and so it was, I think we all feel a sense of like emotion. It's emotional to see him, to hear his voice. It doesn't feel distant at all.
From that you can sort of understand she never met Elvis. Come on, guys, she never met Elvis. It's obvious that Lisa Marie went out of her way to instill some kind of connection between Riley and Finley and Harper to their grandfather, but they never met him. They never met him. That does make a difference. It does. If I said to you now on this live stream, be really close to your grandfather that you never met, wouldn't that be odd? Wouldn't that be difficult? So the fact that she doesn't call him grandfather, well, she never met him. I understand that we'd like her to, but come on. I never met my grandfather. I never met my grandfather. Yeah? I've got no connection to him, no relationship to him at all. Why would I? I never met him. So we need to be, Sandra, we need to be fair. Yeah? I think there was another one. I think I found another one as well. Let's have a look. Let me just get this up a minute, guys.
We're really normal, I keep saying that, and people are like our family, we're really normal,
Right, let's just play this.
Our family, we're really normal, I keep saying that, and people are like, but whatever crazy stuff, like, we were just a regular family who had fights and went through a lot together, but there was like such a deep love that was so unique. People keep saying to me like, wow, your family is there's so much tragedy, and I'm kind of like, it's actually a very common story, a lot of this, how many people here lost somebody that they love, it's not like an uncommon experience. Everybody in here probably has, so I think it was really to connect, and the reason she wanted to write her book was to share her story and connect with people and kind of say, this is my loss and my addiction, and be open about that so that people didn't feel so alone in the world,
I don't know how well you heard that, but she gives at the end, she gives the reason why she feels her mother wrote that book. And I think they're beautiful reasons. She wanted to help the world. Her last actions was to help the world, to help people that had suffered drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and loss and grief, you know, losing a child. Yeah. So come on, guys, give her a chance. Give her a chance. It's something I noticed something earlier as well. Let me just find it. Now, you know, we've done a bit of stuff about Finley and Harper, Elvis's grandkids. Yeah. The twins, obviously Lisa Marie's twins. And I noticed, I was on their Instagram, yeah, and obviously, you know, yesterday we got them singing in their talent contest on Instagram. You can hear the twins singing an Elvis song, and we found out that their favorite Elvis song was "Crying in the Chapel," which is just beautiful. But I noticed that one of them had posted. So we've got this. Obviously, there's. Let me just blow it up. Obviously, we've got Harper Lockwood there, yeah? Typical teenage Instagram picture. But then I noticed on Finley's Instagram, look what she writes. Look what she writes. God loves you. God loves you. What does that tell you, guys? Why would she put that? I'm going to ask you as a question. Why would Finley on her Instagram write God loves you? Please, you tell me. Because for me, it was very telling. And then I'm going to show you a prayer that she wrote. I know we're sidetracking a bit, but I just wanted to show this to you. Hi, Louis. Did you see the picture when Riley picture put? Guys, it's definitely her Instagram, guys. 100% it's hers. Lynn, now you think about it. She's written God loves you. She must be a Christian. She must be a Christian. Yeah, now remember how important it was to Elvis, Christianity, the Bible, Jesus Christ, how important it was. Very, very important to him, wasn't it? Yeah. So now I'm going to, now on Finley's, I think the twins are Christians. So it says here, Lisa was very spiritual. Lisa loved gospel, and so did the twins. Get it from her dad as well. Yeah. Thank you, Linda. That's what I'm trying to get at. But listen to this, guys. Now listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Look, I'll show it you first. This is Finley's. This is on Finley's post. Now read the words, guys. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. I'm going to repeat it. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. Guys, the twins are Christians. Finley and Harper, Finley and Harper, Elvis Presley, who's right behind me, look. Look how beautiful Elvis looks, right behind me, yeah? She posted that, a 16-year-old girl, a twin, Elvis's grandchild, posted that. Come on, guys. Yeah? That's a good-hearted, decent girl. Now, I've already proved yesterday on my post with Finley and Harper just how genuine and decent these two girls are because of the way they treated their contestant on their talent show on Instagram. Yeah? With total kindness. Now, I stumbled across this, didn't I? This is recent. It says 2 hours ago. So I took that this morning. This is a recent post. I'm going to show you again. Yeah, guys. I know you guys are discussing Photoshop stuff. It's irrelevant. Christian girls. Christian girls. Could you imagine how proud Elvis would be that Finley and Harper at 16 years old are Christians? They read the Bible. They spread the word of the Lord, of Jesus, of God. Come on, guys. I rest my case. We ain't hating on Finley and Harper and Riley just because you've got a bunch of haters out there trying to call Riley a traitor. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. So let's have a look. It's, yeah, Finola says it's comforting to hear. It's very beautiful. He would be proud, wouldn't he? Jean, it's upsetting, isn't it? Because I'm a Christian, guys. I am a Christian. I had Jesus brought into my heart at a very young age, around 4 years old, and a very elderly Christian man invited Jesus into my heart and gave me a Bible, me and my twin brother, and it's never left me. I've always had that feeling of support. And I feel that that time when that man invited Jesus into my heart when I was just 4 or 5 has kept me safe my whole life, because I've had some serious ups and downs, guys. Me and my twin brother, that 80-year-old man back in the 70s changed my life, and I didn't even know why. But I remember how it felt when he said to me, I'm going to invite Jesus into your heart. And he made me say the Lord's Prayer with him. I was just a very small child. I didn't really know what I was doing. But I now can look back on my life, and I know that that moment, almost the same time that I discovered Elvis, yeah, has carried me through my life, has held me up. And I still remember that feeling now. Jesus entering my heart. Okay, guys, I know not all of you are going to be religious. Not all of you are Christians. That was my experience. That was my experience. Okay, guys? Right, let's have a look. Okay, guys, so I've made a point about Finley and Harper. Watch this space, guys. I think those two girls are going to shine. They're going to shine. Give them a chance. They're just children. Let's give them a chance. Okay, let's go back to these people that are trying to incite hate. Now, I just want you to know, many of you know who I'm talking about. Sandra, I haven't said you're a hater. Sandra, I have definitely not said you're a hater. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about someone else, yeah? Sandra, I send you love, no hate, yeah? Right, let me just quickly read it because I want to be careful. So Priscilla's visit was planned. Shame on Riley and Joel Weishankar. It seems like Graceland is run by Scientology. Graceland is going downhill as Riley is not able to stand her evil and greedy grandmother. It will deteriorate. Now, do any of you for a second think, seriously, guys, Graceland is like a monument to Elvis's life and what he achieved and his family, yeah? Does any of you for a second think that Graceland is going to go downhill? It's just bullshit. Graceland's going to be there in 100 years. People will still be celebrating Elvis at Graceland in 100 years. It's just bullshit. Of course it will. Even if, I mean, you know, there is this issue with Priscilla being buried there, but it doesn't matter. They're still going to, the fans of Elvis, the legacy of Elvis will always be very, very important. So all this stuff that Graceland is going to be affected is just rubbish. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Thousands of Elvis fans will not return to Graceland if Prissy is not cut off and completely from Graceland and from any Elvis event. Now, look, I'm with you guys. I personally think there's been so much wrongdoing by Priscilla that she shouldn't be going to Graceland. I believe, honestly, guys, I'm telling you how I feel. I don't think Priscilla should be welcome at Graceland. I don't think so. She has done too much wrong to Elvis and Lisa. And Riley, I think she's even taken money out of the pocket of Finley and Harper, the twins. So yeah, I completely agree that Priscilla should not be welcome at Graceland. Okay, there's that page there. But the whole point of that post, the whole point is to make everyone hate Riley. Remember that. That's the whole point. Next one. Let's have a look. Now, even I don't like this disgusting way. Look, I'm no Priscilla fan, but I don't like the disgusting way that people talk about her. Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. Do you know what I mean, guys? Come on. We're adults. Most of us are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. And look at this. The greedy plastic face old granny. Come on, guys. Do we actually talk about people in that way, even if we don't like them? The greedy plastic face old granny. What the hell is that? That's what I expect from my 7-year-old daughter. Yeah, this is being said by a woman in her 60s. Come on, guys. It's just crazy. What is going on? The world's gone mad. Right. Look, I agree. Look, Linda, I agree. She's not welcome there. I agree. But I'm not going to start calling her childish names. It's childish. It's ridiculous. It's just, why? Why? What is the name calling bit? It's pathetic. Now, when people say she's a narcissist, I understand that. At least they use a proper word. It even says here, I want to see her go bankrupt and sleep under an abandoned bridge. Come on, these are grown-ups. Where's my Elvis video gone? There we go. Right. Now, this is quite a long one. We're coming to the end of the video now. I'm okay with the word narcissist. I'm all right with that. Right. Okay, there's 47 of you watching. Please subscribe, please like, because it helps the channel and it means you'll be notified when we go live. So I'm going to try and bring it up to 2 hours and then we're going to have a break, yeah? It is childish. The word narcissist, I'm all right with that. Right. I'm trying to say this without mentioning the person because I'm not trying to create hate against the person. I'm trying to show the person to stop. Please stop. Please stop saying that we're only fans if we only support Elvis and Lisa. It's just crazy. It's madness. We're all fans. Right. Misinformed fans on a YouTube channel. I think they're talking about mine, who are not Priscilla lovers. They say they cannot stand Priscilla, continue to defend Riley. Now, guys, if you want to dislike Priscilla, that's fine. That's your right. She's done a lot of wrong. I'm not telling you to like Priscilla. If you dislike Priscilla because of all the wrongdoing she has done towards Elvis, towards her grandkids, towards Lisa Marie, I understand. I'm with you guys. I'm with you. So please don't for a second think that I'd take away the right that you have to dislike her. Okay, that is completely your right. Yeah, I don't hate her. I don't hate her. There's no hate from me. I think she's messed up her whole life. I think the way she's treated Elvis and Lisa and Riley and the twins is disgusting because she takes money out of their pocket. She's an embarrassment. Yeah, but she's still a human being. We still have to treat people with respect. Right. It is so disappointing. Then this person goes on to this rant of how she is better than all of us because she has met Elvis many times, been to his concerts many times, and been to Graceland's many times. What she's basically saying, it's very childish, and I'm going to say it to you guys. Let me sit back a bit. The sun's in my face. This is what this person is saying. Now, please calm down. I don't hate you. Please calm down. This isn't me trying to create hate against you. You know who I'm talking about. I completely will forgive you and respect you if you just please calm down and stop calling us names. Stop saying that we're not Elvis fans. Now, I understand that you've met Elvis a few times. I understand that you've been to Graceland's many times. I understand that you went to many of his concerts. I also understand that you've been an Elvis supporter for your whole life. I respect all of that. I respect that you live for Elvis, that you love Elvis, that you would do anything for Elvis. You have massive following on Facebook. I know that you have a lovely side to you. I know that you can be a beautiful, lovely person. I know that. Yeah? You're very welcome here. You are very welcome at Defending Elvis Presley. There is no hate against you. I don't dislike you. I actually like you. I think you're a really nice person. Yeah? I've got a lot of time for you, and I've brought you up many times and promoted you many times. I've said many good things about you, and I've always invited you onto our live streams, onto our YouTube channel, onto our Facebook channel. And many times I have liked some of your posts. But I do not agree with you doing your best, going out of your way to create hate against Riley and the grandkids. I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong. I think it's seriously wrong. I think, please, you need to stop it. Please. I can't tell you what to do. My advice to you is to calm down. The way that you're supporting Elvis, you're making a mistake. And the way that you're making a mistake is by trying to incite hate against Elvis's grandchild. Just because she doesn't call him grandfather, or because Priscilla managed to get on the stage in Memphis. You're accusing Riley of not defending her mother, Lisa Marie Presley, who we adore. Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. This book was created to defend Lisa Marie by Riley. Yeah? She is promoting this book around the world. She has removed Priscilla from the cover of this book. Riley is defending her mother. Now, yes, we do still want, yeah, I'm not talking about Priscilla here. I'm talking about a hater. Someone trying to create hate against Elvis fans that don't only support Elvis and Lisa. This is a hate page trying to create hate, and that is saying that we, by supporting Riley, are not genuine Elvis fans. That we are betraying Lisa. That we are betraying Elvis. This person is saying that Riley is betraying her mother, betraying her grandfather. It's rubbish. It's complete rubbish. Right. So I offer you an olive branch. Please calm down, back down. Please understand that we don't feel that it's right to go against Elvis's grandchildren. We don't feel, sorry, the sun's in my face. We don't feel that Elvis would want us to go against his grandchildren. We also don't feel that Riley is betraying her mother, her grandfather. I personally think Riley is really, really having a very complicated, very difficult time at the moment. She's gone through hell creating this book and promoting this book. Yeah? Now, this situation with Priscilla is very complicated, but it is her grandmother and they are blood. Come on, what would you do with your grandmother? If your grandmother was a pain in the ass and difficult, what would you do? You'd still be with her because it's your gran, it's blood. We all end up making up with our family members because we have to, because it's blood. Remember, we are fans. She's not a fan. Riley isn't a fan, it's her grandmother. You have to understand that. So let me just keep reading this. Anyway, my point was this. Because you've met him, been to Gracelands loads of times, been to loads of concerts, spent your life defending him, doesn't make you more of a fan. I've never met Elvis. I've never been to a concert. I'm just a fan because when I was 4 years old, I discovered him and he changed my life. That's why I'm a fan. You and me are no different. The love I feel for Elvis is deep, deep in me. I feel his essence. I feel his spirit, his soul. I feel connected to Elvis. I always have done since I was 4 years old. I'm 57. You're no better fan than me. I will defend Elvis and Lisa and Riley and the twins till the day I die, till my last breath. And I know you will as well. You are not a better fan than me just because you met him, went to a concert and went to Graceland. So saying all that is childish. Right. Now here we go. I am much better informed than anyone on that channel. What does that mean? She's referring to our channel. Even if someone is better informed, many of you guys know a lot more about Elvis than me. I've always said this to you guys. Many of you know a lot more about Elvis than me. I get my facts wrong. Yeah, I get many things wrong. I mix up my dates. I'm no Elvis expert. I'm just a fan at home in his kitchen in the UK. I'm the British guy who defends Elvis Presley with Team Elvis. That's all I am. So you knowing more about Elvis is irrelevant. It doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't give you more of a right. It doesn't mean that Elvis likes you more. It doesn't mean that you are a better defender. It doesn't mean it gives you the right to call us fake fans, to say that we are not fans because we don't want to go against Riley and the twins. Just because we don't want to only support Elvis and Lisa doesn't make us bad fans. We're different to you. You feel that if you hate on Riley, that you're being a more loyal fan to Elvis. You're being a better fan to Elvis. You're wrong. I'm telling you now, as much as you love him and that you've met him and you've gone to more concerts and you've been to Gracelands, Elvis is upset with you. Elvis Presley is upset with you. You know who I'm talking about because you are going against his grandkids. Come on. I'm telling you now, any grandfather will be defensive and protective towards his grandkids. You're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. You need to back down. You need to calm down. And I offer you an olive branch of friendship to join us and defend Elvis Presley together. I offer you friendship and love and kindness from a good place. Elvis wouldn't want this. All this hate you're trying to stir because you feel it makes you a more loyal fan You're making a mistake. You're messing up. You're getting it wrong. And I say this to you with respect. I like you. I like you. You're lovely. You're making a mistake. You need to do a U-turn and calm yourself down. Please delete all these hateful comments. Please delete them. Now, I'll just read a bit more. Who have never... Right. That anyone on that YouTube channel, my channel, including the YouTube channel owner, that's me, and other women who have never met Elvis and even have never been to Graceland, and some of them dare to tell me I'm a hater, you are definitely a hater. You are creating hate and you are stirring hate, and it is wrong and it needs to stop. One has even blocked me, but they do not seem to tell Priscilla lovers, and we are, she's calling us ass kissers. Ass kissers to go F. Got it, guys? We are ass kissers and we have to go F. You know what the F word stands for, yeah? Now, this person, I have not blocked them from this live stream. This person, I have not blocked them. So you're watching. You are watching right now. You're watching me. I'm looking you in the eyes. I know you're watching this. I just know. You're welcome to join in and we will be very kind and friendly to you. We will be very kind. You can, if you want to join this live stream and apologize, please join us. If you want to join this live stream and say that you've made a mistake and that hating on Riley is a mistake and that you want to calm down and you regret your behavior, please join us. I will forgive you. You're very welcome. Remember, you are a member and a subscriber. Yeah? It's not too late to just do a U-turn and just calm down. And we send you love. I send you love. From the bottom of my heart, I send you love and forgiveness. Now, if you want to join in now and have your say, you're welcome. As long as you're respectful and not rude, you're welcome to join us and have your say. I haven't blocked you. Guys, just so you know, I have not blocked this person. She can join us here. She can join us on Facebook. I have not blocked her. I want her to have her say, but she's going to do it in a respectful way. We real Elvis friends should unite to show Riley and Joel that we do not accept that Priscilla going to any of ours has and to be buried at Graceland. Right, I just want you to know, guys. I don't want Priscilla to go to any events. I'm no Priscilla fan. I'm very, very upset with Priscilla. I'm very angry at Priscilla. Priscilla has done a lot of wrongdoing. I ain't no Priscilla fan. Yeah? Then she says about Priscilla being buried at Graceland. I definitely do not think Priscilla should be buried next to Elvis. I repeat this so you all know this. My defending Elvis Presley, my view. I do not think Priscilla should be buried next to Elvis Presley. 100%. She lost the right to be buried next to Elvis years and years ago. When she betrayed him with her unfaithfulness, betrayed him with the divorce, then carried on betraying him financially with Elvis Presley Enterprises, betrayed Lisa Marie, took money out of Riley and Finley and Harper's pocket. She completely lost the right to be buried next to Elvis. Okay, guys? Just so you know. Just so you know. Yeah, I am no Priscilla fan. Right, and I think there's one more, and then I want to read your comments, yeah? Now, I'm doing this from a place of love and kindness. Please understand this. I'm not trying to create any kind of bad feeling between me and this person. It's total forgiveness. Total forgiveness. I'm going to play a song. While I play that song, I'm going to make a cup of tea. And then we're going to come back and read your comments. We still got a little way to go, guys. Do you want me to carry on? Because I could make a tea and we could carry on a bit longer. I'm going to play a song for you guys. You know what I'm going to play. Actually, I'm going to play this for Finley and Harper. Finley and Harper, I'm going to play this for you guys. Let's have a look. So shall I carry on, guys? Get yourselves a cup of tea. I'm going to put this song on, and then while this song's playing, we're all going to go make a cup of tea, yeah? Yeah, Elizabeth, I'm with you. I'm with you. None of you think that I am a Priscilla fan. Please don't confuse what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to say that if we want to also support Riley and the twins, we're going to do it. It doesn't mean we're not fans. It doesn't mean we're not genuine fans. It doesn't mean we're not true fans. Okay? I'll play this song, which I know YouTube will block it out, but I'm going to play it. And then we are going to make a cup of tea, and I'm going to go through your comments. Okay, guys, that was nice. Right, I'm just making my tea. Beautiful, guys. Right. I'm going to go through your comments. And now, I just want to say now clearly, I really hope I haven't offended anybody. If I have, I truly apologize. I really, from the bottom of my heart, I come from a place of love and kindness and mean no offense. Even with the Facebook problem we've got, there's complete forgiveness. I send you an olive branch of friendship. I have no hate for you. And I actually really like you. Think you're a great person and you've had an amazing life. I highly respect the life you've led. Yeah? So please don't take things the wrong way. I just want you to calm down and stop the hate. Right, I'm going to read your comments. And then I'm going to go. Right, let's have a look. So there's quite a few. I'm going to scan through them quickly because we've been on here over 2 hours. So I do think there needs to come a point where I give you a chance to get on with your lives. Okay. Right. I'm not going to be able to read all the comments. Right, I'm going to start from Michelle's comment, and then we'll just scan down. We have to understand that Priscilla and their grandmother, we may dislike their actions, but they have a different relationship with her. As much as we don't like the situation, we have to accept. Yeah, so you're basically saying family is different than fans. Family is different than fans, yeah? Yes, yeah, so then we've got the, I agree that Riley called her daughter Tupelo. That's an obvious nod to Elvis. And even that, I've seen it get twisted to something different by haters. So, but yes, of course it is. The way Riley just spoke, I could feel the love. Yes, Emily. Yes, that was the video clip that I played. She's from a different generation, guys. She didn't grow up... you know, we all grew up through different music tastes, didn't we? So she's from a different generation. They like different music. So Riley Keough has used the term grandfather in interviews as well. Yeah, I'm sure she has. Now, Linda, the book is so respectful and relates to Lisa's greatness to Elvis. Yes. It sure does. That's one thing that really stands out. She named her daughter Tupelo. She must feel some sort of connection. That's quite a big deal, isn't it? To name your child after the small birthplace of Elvis. It says a lot, doesn't it, guys? Yeah? Tell that to the haters. Right. I'm not hating on Riley, but someone needs to address the issue, and I guess it's family business, so you are right. Yeah, but Jean, they are addressing the issue. That's why it's in the book. Riley released this book. Riley Keough released this book. She's addressing the issue. Come on, guys. She kept Priscilla out of the book. Where's Priscilla's picture? She's addressed it, guys. She's now going around the world promoting this book. Millions and millions of people are going to read this book and read about alleged sexual abuse allegations against Michael Edwards and Priscilla's involvement in it. So she has. The answer to your comment, Jean, is yeah. And she is addressing these allegations. But yes, we want her to bring it up in interviews. We do. I don't like Priscilla anyway. And I still not watched that film. Look, I'm not asking you guys to like Priscilla. Look, she ain't my friend. She's not my friend, is she? I got no reason to like her and be her mate. But we're going to do things in a respectful way. Right, let's have a look. Guys, you all choose who you like and dislike, but let's do it in a respectful way. I think Riley does not want to use Elvis's name the same way as Priscilla did to further her career. Well, that's very true because she's a self-made businesswoman. I think she's conscious of. Let's have a look. I think she's conscious of that. And as for grandfather, I do remember hearing her. But let me just read that bit again. I think she's conscious of that. And as a grandfather, I do remember hearing her use the term. Yeah. Right. Is that someone just become a member? Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You are so kind. Michelle's just bought me a very big coffee. Michelle, you're too nice. Michelle, why me? Michelle, I tell you what, I don't think you know how much that means to me. Guys, she's just sent me a super thank you. Anyone that sends me a super thank you, it really means a lot to me. That is so kind. So kind. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Right. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Let's have a look. Right, let's keep going. Amy and Nicole told me that it was a Photoshop. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, it was quite emotional with the prayer that Riley posted on her Instagram. Let's have a look. Thanks. Someone else just sent me a super thank you. Who's that? Salvatore. Thank you, Salvatore. I'll do you my dance. This is my thank you very much dance. Can any of you do this? Guys, thank you so much. That is so kind. Seriously, it's so kind of you. It really does mean a lot to me. It really does, from the bottom of my heart, because I know that it shows me you like what I do. You like what I do. Really, I'm a big baby, guys. I do need to be given a sweet or a gold star or a pat on the back, or I'm just like that. I'm childish. I'm childish. I need someone to go, you're good at what you do. Right. Right. I agree with you on that, Lou. I've never been comfortable with the name calling. Yeah. That's Michelle Arundel. Come on, guys. We're not a play school. We're not a play school. I honestly, it doesn't matter what my feelings are about Priscilla. I don't like it when people insult her plastic surgery, because that obviously was a massive mistake, wasn't it? I just think it's really cruel that this woman, forget who she is, anybody that has plastic surgery and disfigured, how can someone use that to insult them? I don't care who it is. I'm sorry, I don't like the real nasty name calling. It shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening. Right. And we're not even talking about Priscilla. We're just talking about anybody. Right. Let's have a look. That person is not playing with a full deck. Just leave it. Yeah. No, Dan. I would rather that she just calm down. I would rather she just calm down. Yeah. I want to forgive her and make her feel very welcome here. I want to make her feel welcome because she's got a lovely side to her. Beautiful personality. She's had such an interesting life. She's full of knowledge about Elvis. Full of knowledge. She knows almost everything you need to know about Anything Elvis, she knows it. She's a very, very interesting person. Yeah. So is that another member? Let's have a look. Kathy has become a member. Kathy. Woo, 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 woo. Kathy's a member. I love you. You are member number 52. Right. Kathy, I send you love. I send you love. It means so much to me. Right, let's keep going. Louis, do you think people from the cult is spreading hate? Right, I understand what you mean. You're talking about Scientology. Well, the particular hate that I'm referring to has nothing to do with Scientology. Nothing to do with that cult. Just so you know, I am completely against Scientology. Completely against it. I am disgusted that Lisa Marie, at such a young age, was put into Scientology. I am disgusted by it. So, but no, I don't. I don't think that the hate that I'm talking about on Facebook has anything to do with Scientology. I think the hate that I've been discussing on here is completely to do with a fan getting carried away. A fan that truly loves Elvis from the bottom of her heart getting carried away. And I think we're all equal, guys. We are all equal. We're all Elvis fans. We all love Elvis from the heart and his family. Yeah? We're all equal, whether being a fan for 1 year, 30 years, 40 years, 60 years. We are equal. It's a level playing field. None of us are better than the others. And the problem with the hate that's happening on Facebook is that we are being told that they are better fans than we are because we also support Riley and the twins. Finley and Harper. This is the mistake. This is the mistake. Meeting Elvis or going to Graceland or going to his concert doesn't make you a better fan. The fact that I've never been to Graceland doesn't mean that I'm not as good a fan. I would say the majority of us on here have not been to Graceland. Yeah? I've never been to Graceland. Does that mean I'm not a proper fan? I spend 6-7 hours a day running this Defending Elvis Presley Fans Want the Truth YouTube channel. Does that mean I'm better than you? Because I run an Elvis channel on YouTube, does that mean I'm more of a fan than any of you? Of course not. I would say the other way around. I would say most of you are more fans than me because most of you have more knowledge than me. So no. We are equal. We love Elvis the same. Right, let's have a look. Priscilla living under a bridge has given me my first good laugh today. Yeah, I get it, Finola, but come on. These people want revenge. Yes. Emily, brilliant comment. Revenge is what these people are sorting. We're not trying to get revenge, are we? Yeah? We're just trying to defend Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. Yeah, we definitely want to defend Lisa Marie after these allegations and Priscilla's wrongdoing because she was the parent. Revenge isn't the word. We want justice. People keep saying it. Justice for Lisa. We do want that. Right, I'm going to have to zoom up a bit because my wife's going to start nagging me in a minute. Lots of us, when we were kids, died. Not everyone had a chance to meet him. Yeah, very good point, Vibex. Thank you. Linda, you don't have to have met him to feel connection. Definitely not. Definitely not. Just listen to one of his songs. That's all you need to do. You don't need to know everything to be a fan. Debbie Boylan, of course you don't. We have been, how can I say it? We have been embraced by the Elvis phenomenon. He transformed the world. We're part of that. We're part of that. The person who wouldn't be liked by Elvis, as she posted nasty comments about Gladys's mother. I haven't seen those, but yeah. The way we love Elvis, we pass it down to Lisa Marie and pass the love down to Lisa's children. The love goes way back to Elvis, of course. Thank you, Luann. If Riley was going to betray Lisa, then she would have taken out the bad stuff about the Priscilla in the book. She did not. The end of story. Those that have nothing to stand on. Exactly, Dan. That's completely correct. The book defends Lisa because the book has been released around the world, bestseller by Riley. Riley is going around the world promoting the book right now as we speak. That's it. Priscilla was taken off the cover. Come on, there's your defending. Hi, Louis. I cannot believe when they asked if she had one day with Elvis, what would she say? She said, I would love him to meet my son. Is anyone surprised by that? Yeah, I remember that. Says it all, doesn't it, guys? Says it all. Speaks volumes. Now, remember, my views on Navarone, he's very damaged. He was damaged as a child. So to me, the fault is with Navarone's upbringing by his parents. Navarone was seriously damaged. Once upon a time, Navarone was just a normal young kid, damaged by his parents. That's my opinion. He needs help. That boy needs help. Yes, Linda says we need to stand together, united. We definitely do. Of course we do. Exactly. But it makes all fans look bad. It does if there's a hate campaign that's done by Elvis fans. In the today world, I see much hate, negativity. I never see a positive that they're not happy with their own life. I understand what you're saying, Pat. Those who throw stones, yeah. Right. In the official document, it states that no graves would be moved to accommodate Priscilla if we were to be at the burial gravestand. Thank you, Misha. It's very interesting. Priscilla divorced Elvis. She shouldn't be buried next to him. 100%. Anne was unfaithful to him and robbed him in a divorce settlement and many other things. I could spend an hour telling you all of Priscilla's wrong. Actually, I could spend 5 hours telling you Priscilla's wrongdoing, but we don't have time for that now. In my opinion, she shouldn't be buried there, period. So what, even if it was in Lisa's book, 100% she should not be buried next to Elvis. Right. If people who run the business side of Gracelands think that burying Priscilla at Gracelands will hurt business, trust me, they won't. Fans can't dictate that with lots of emails. Come on, Gracelands is going to be a gold mine forever. Forever. Right, okay, well, I think we're catching up now, guys. So we're going to have to call it a day in a sec. Can I say sorry about the word censorship? I never actually said it was what I read on the comments on Elvis's group. I ease saying their words, if that makes sense. Oh, don't worry, Nicola, don't worry. We've really enjoyed you joining us. Nicola, thank you so much for joining us. You're new to our Team Elvis. Remember, we are Team Elvis. We're a small family that is growing. Yeah? You're very welcome. It's okay. It's completely fine. Yeah? We've enjoyed you being with us. No, it didn't come across bad, Nicola. It's okay. Everything is completely fine. No, like Michelle says, no apology necessary. Right. So I think, there's 54 of you watching now, which is a hell of a lot of people. Thank you so much for taking your time to join me in my kitchen so we can go through all these subjects. It's been difficult. Quite nervy. I repeat, I have no hate towards the particular Facebook channel that we're talking about and that person. I send you love. I send you forgiveness. You're still very welcome here. I have not blocked you. I think you're a great person. I think you have had a fantastic life. I think you're very interesting and very knowledgeable, and you are a massive asset to the Elvis community. But you're going about things in the wrong way. and I say that with respect. I want to be your friend. Yeah, I send you love. Yeah, so please don't take things the wrong way. You're very welcome here at Team Elvis. We can all make mistakes. Yeah. So, and to you guys out there, I'm going to come back later, and I think I want to talk about Ginger Alden. She did a very big release on her Facebook on her reaction to the accusations in her book, what Lisa said about Ginger Alden. I wanted to cover that. Yeah. So there was two things I wanted to cover. Oh yeah, and Mindy Miller did a very interesting interview about Elvis and the book Elvis What Happened, and she was with Elvis, Mindy Miller, Elvis's ex-girlfriend, in 1975, I think. She was with Elvis when she saw his reaction to the book Elvis What Happened, that was written by Red West, Sully West, and Dave Hebler. And she, in this interview that I watched yesterday, or it could have been last night, she says what his reaction was, his genuine reaction to the Memphis Mafia on writing that book. And obviously it was released in 1977, a few weeks before he died. So I wanted to cover those two topics with you in a few hours. I'm going to have a break. I'm going to do some weightlifting, go for a run, walk the dogs, and then we're going to come back. That is probably the two topics we're going to cover. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough time to do it. If I don't, we may end up doing a dog walk live. So we'll see. This is what I've got in mind. Okay, guys, I'm sending you all love. Thank you so much. All of you, anyone wants to buy me a coffee, click the buy me a coffee button, click the super thank you button. Always makes me feel great. Please subscribe. Anyone that wants to be a member, please, it's only $1 a month, and YouTube take half of it. So this isn't a money thing. I just want more members. I just want more members. So anyone that has bought me a coffee and clicked the coffee button on my YouTube channel, thank you so much. Thank you. Love to all of you. I hope you've enjoyed this 2 hours and 25 minutes. How did that happen? 2 hours and 25 minutes. It felt like that. Did anyone here feel that it lasted 2 hours and 25 minutes? I feel like we've been here 10 minutes, guys. How many of you have been on since the beginning? How many of you, 57 people, have been on since we started? Let me know, guys. Also, let me know what country you're from. If you just quickly let me know now what country you're in, I'll read that and then we'll sign out. Well done, Emily. Well done, Kathy. Michelle, well done in the UK. Jane in Spain. Have you ever been to Spain? So we've got Debbie in England, Pat. Who else? Kathy from the beginning, Finola from Ireland. My son is engaged to an Irish woman. Oh, well done, Nicola. Thanks to Bex. We've got Elizabeth in California. We've got Linda in England. Salvatore, my friend, how are you? Okay, guys, I think that's it. Have you ever been to Spain? 'Cause I kinda like the music. You know I can't sing. I can't sing, I get all the words wrong. Anyway, sending you love. You're the best. Really enjoyed it, loved it. Please, no one be offended by what I've said. Love to all of you. We're out of here.